Hi and welcome. This is a pick a card reading and it's a general reading. So before we start, I'd just like to say congratulations to Bonnie Scotland, who's won the free reading competition. So Bonnie, please contact me via my Facebook page and the details are in the description box. And yeah, I'll do that reading for you. So as I said, this is a general reading and we've got 3 oracle cards here for you to choose from. Also, you can go by the number if you like. So the first one is Surrender, number 1. Number 2 is Shadow Self. Number 3 is Nature. So pause the video now and make your choice. Okay, so I'm going to move on straight away to card pile number 1, and this is Surrender. So I've got 9 cards here. The first card is the Ace of Chalices. Then we've got the 6 of Chalices. And then the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. I will be doing a specific love pick a card reading for November too, so look out for that. We have the 6 of Swords, the Judgment card, Central card, King of Swords, 2 of Wands. Okay, I knew that 3 sixes were going to come out. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles here. And then we've got the 4 of Chalices. Okay, so what sort of month are you going to have? Card pile number 1. You know, with this Surrender card, it does feel like, you know, what do you need to surrender? The main thing I'm getting is for you to surrender and let things happen. Yes, it doesn't mean give up. Yes, it doesn't mean stop trying. But it does mean that there is something in your life where, you know, it could be the sense of trying to manifest something and trying. This central card here, the Judgment card, you know, it's a bit like, well, she's got her head down and she's really tired of going over the same things, trying to work things out. So it is a case, I feel, of, to some degree, if not a large degree, allowing yourself to surrender to the universe. I know that's kind of a bit of a cliche, but it does feel like that. You know, if we look at this column here, this is a blessing, the Ace of Chalices. It really is a blessing. And I feel that there is something that you're questioning about a blessing that is presented to you. You know, it might not feel like, or it might not look on the surface like something that is particularly exciting or that you would necessarily, you know, be enthused about. But there is an offering here, and particularly with this egg here, and this 4 of Pentacles is, you know, is a card of stability. And I feel that there is some offer from the universe for you to gain stability in your life. You know, a sense of stability, a sense of being able to walk on flat ground for some reason is what I've got. It's kind of like you've been, you know, perhaps walking on eggshells or finding that your path hasn't been smooth. And this November is saying that it hasn't been for a lot of you, but part of that is you need to surrender to the universe to allow things to happen. This middle column here, you know, with the 6 of Swords, the Judgment card and the King of Swords. The 6 of Swords is about moving away from, I guess, you know, a mindset of problems, of needing to know the outcome to something before it's already, or wanting to see the outcome, or wanting to know the outcome. Particularly with this King of Swords. The King of Swords doesn't tend to act without knowing that it's either going to be a sure thing or it's going to work out, or there's truth, there's clarity there. But as I say, this is a month of surrendering and trusting. Because with the Six of Swords, this is saying you are going into calmer times, smoother times, even if you can't see that. So with this third column, with the Four of Cups or the Four of Chalices here, I'm kind of seeing this goes hand in hand with this Four. And I think that there is stability. There's stability on decision making. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to make a big decision or act on a big decision, but it certainly could be the case with the Judgment card. This means that you're going to have peace with it. You're going to have peace with some sort of decision, some sort of big decision with this Judgment card here. How to go forward. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like a leaving the nest card. So in some ways you're leaving your comfort zone. And that's where the surrender, comes into it. Surrendering and trusting, having faith. And with the Six of Pentacles, this to me says there's equal distribution. There's fairness here. And at the very least, there's peace of mind coming. I feel that there's peace of mind coming. And to trust and have faith is what I'm getting with this. So and to surrender to the process with these beautiful butterflies here. And there could be, more than one blessing is what I'm getting here. This blessing is the first card out. So this was the first card. This card wanted to show itself. So you're going to be blessed in November, card pile number 1. Have a great month. Okay, so card pile number 2. You've got the shadow self. Interesting card. And let's see what you've got. You've got the Nine of Wands, the Four of Tides, the Five of Tides. Okay. I'm getting the song, Don't Give Up on Me, Baby, will come through. It's an old song. Nine of Fire is the energy, can be the energy of giving up, wanting to give up. So we'll be doing a dedicated pick a card love reading as well for November. I forgot to mention that in the introduction. So we've got Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, Eight of Gardens, and that's right. This was the draw, because I've been pulling 9 cards for each. This was the one that the 10th card came out, and I felt that it needed to be. It wanted to come out, it just jumped out. And that is the Three of Fire or the Three of Wands. So I'm going to put that here because I think that that's relevant. I think that that is where you're going. You're heading to the Three of Fire. So let's have a look here. Yeah, so there's grief here. There could even be, for some people, they're grieving the loss. They could even be grieving the loss of a loved one, okay? Grieving the loss of something that didn't come to fruition. Yeah, that's all I'll say there. With the Four of Tides, so you've got, there's a blessing here. It's almost like there's a blessing in disguise. If we look at the shadow self, there's been some sort of adversity, and it has brought out something in your shadow self that that has been explored or is available for you to explore in November. I feel it's to do with grief. It's the role of a grief situation or a hurtful situation. It could even be from your childhood. I'm definitely getting child theme here. A painful situation, and that is going to that needs to be explored, not dwelled upon, but explored in some way. I feel that the shadow work is done just automatically. I'm not a great believer in really deliberately going into the shadow side of things, but yeah, I understand that that's helpful for some people. This central energy here, this talks about, again, we've got this sort of baby, this fertility. It doesn't have to be obviously a baby. It can be, birthing an idea, a creative idea. And with the King of Wands, it's very creative energy. Super creative. So if you've got something in November that you want to launch, for example, then it's going to be a really good month for that. And yeah, if it could even be a good month for fertility as well. And watch out for that if you're not wanting that at this time. So the third row here, I feel this is beautiful for work. I feel that it's particularly good if you've got like a side gig, some sort of moonlighting business or whatever you want to call it. I feel that there'll be an opportunity there. I'm getting like niche market, something like that. Could even be at a market, at a market where people sell things. But, overall, I think that there's some sort of grief that is going to be able to be understood and healed. There's definitely a creative aspect. So it could be with something new that comes into your life. You're going to see why something happened the way it did, and you're going to get some sort of benefit out of that knowledge. I think that this is very good, as I've said, for side gig business, but it's also really good for, and I don't know why, because I don't follow the money market. I know that things are supposedly terrible at the moment in that way, but I am getting for some reason that there's luck in the money market. So that might be for, I don't know, one or two of you, or yeah, but I'm definitely getting that there. I'm also getting there might be a family reunion, or a chance to have a family reunion. And yeah, card pile number 2, this is a really important month for you. It's a month of inner reflection, the shadow side in some ways, but it's also a month of really showing how far you've come and how rich your life has become, and how much richer it's going to become with things that you've done, self-development wise, your strength, what you've persevered with, and your self-belief is going to pay off in November. Card pile number 2. Have a great month. Okay, so I'm going to move to card pile number 3, and you've got the Oracle card, Nature. So your first card is Justice, Then you've got the Six of Wands. Hopefully these fit on the camera. And the Seven of Wands. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. It's not going to totally fit. Just have to make it fit. I can't see if it's fitting. Princess of Swords. So that's the Page of Swords. Oh, great. Look at that. We've got the title. I'm just going to leave that there because that is going to be a bit of a mystery. Two of Wands, so there's a lot of fire here. Queen of Wands, crikey. Four of Wands. This is unreal. And then the Prince of Wands. Okay, wow. Wow. You know, I feel that this is doing it your own way. You've got the title card, which obviously I didn't take out when I shuffled. So you've got the Justice card, you've got Truth, you've got the Six of Wands, and you've got the Seven of Wands. You know, I feel that you've worked really hard. You've worked really hard on being yourself, on being true to yourself, on getting your message across, on being authentic, on being creative. The Prince of Wands is the Page of, no, not the Page, is the Knight. This to me says that you're stepping up a level. You're definitely stepping up a level. The wands, they can be about enterprise for me. Enterprise, work. Sometimes they can be about passion, you know, in relationships. They're about spirit, you know, what drives you. And there's something that has driven you and caused you to persevere and possibly to fight. You know, to fight for what is right, fight for your rights kind of energy. And this card here, one of these cards actually had the Activist. Yeah. So the Princess is the Page. So the Page of Swords is, you know, new ideas, something that you're not necessarily that experienced pushing forward with, but, you know, you're determined to do it. So I see immense determination in something that, yeah, you're not necessarily that familiar with. You know, and how does nature come into it? You know, I feel that this is your nature. Okay, it could be nature as in being outside amongst the trees, etc. Possibly that's what it's meant to be. But this is your nature coming to the fore. This is you, really. I mean, this is such intense fire energy. And fire energy is the energy of perseverance, boldness, creativity, striving, relentless, you know, going forward relentlessly. And this, if it hasn't paid off in the past, you know, because you've got this guy who's blindfolded, and it is a Justice card, yeah. This is saying that you are going to, you already know in yourself that where you're at is right for you, but this is saying that, you know, either publicly or on a results level, you're going to see results in November. So it's just really the universe saying, yeah, well, I'm really impressed with you here. You know, what are the messages here for you here? I think that, you know, what I'm getting, I just got a message is to slow down and smell the roses. So that might be where the nature comes in. You know, to, yes, you're driven. Yes, you may be a fire sign or you may not be a fire sign, but if you're not, you're going to have fire energy in you in November. But do remember to slow down and smell those roses amongst all of this, because this is immense energy, and you're going to need to have the quiet time and the calmness, of nature, of getting down to earth, of being at peace and feeling the ground beneath your feet, having that quiet time. But it's a beautiful reading for you, card pile number 3. Have a great month. Bye for now.